What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on my channel, More Cooking. And today for y'all, I got a recipe straight out of this book called The Scandinavian Cookbook. Now, I mean, it is like just a small book, and it's honestly like it may basically tell you it's just a book full of different types of sandwiches. And the sandwich we picked out from this book, like this is still part of the CookBook Chronicles and everything. So it was one of the randomly picked recipes that I used, and the recipe we ended up picking out was called a Porilainen, which ended up being just the way they described it. It was like a Finnish hot dog burger, and when I did my own research for it, it pretty much was like a bologna sandwich. That's pretty much how most people saw it as, from an American point of view. But pretty much what I ended up deciding to do was try to make my own sausage and make my own version of what I thought it would be. And I ended up just doing that from scratch. And some of the footage I can't show y'all because I didn't do everything here at my house, where I record everything. Some of this stuff I did at work at my job, just because they have the equipment that I can use there to like grind up the meat and everything like that. But pretty much all I did off camera for y'all was, before we get into the video, was grind up the meat and just mix it in with the garlic and the sage that y'all about to see me chop up right here. Alright y'all, for the first part of this video, we're just gonna be mixing up some sage and some garlic. But before we got to this point, I went ahead and already seasoned the meat and grinded it and everything. So from here, all you have to do is mix in the garlic and the sage, and that's it. Okay, so as you see here, the sausage is already mixed in with the garlic and the sage, and we're just stuffing it straight into the sausage casing right now. So after this, then we're just gonna go ahead and let it dry, since we soaked the sausage casings in water for at least 30 minutes. We're gonna let them dry before we start to smoke them. So as y'all can see, it kind of jumped around a little bit, to jump from chopping up the garlic and the sage to just going straight into stuffing the sausage into the casing. But like I said, I had to do some of this stuff off camera because I did it back at my job where I had the equipment to do everything. But regardless of all of that, that's not the end of the video. So that was just my first attempt of trying to do the sausage and everything. So the first time I really just mixed in the garlic and the sage and everything, and just did it straight like that. I didn't do too much else aside from just kneading it a little bit. But for the next one I'm about to show y'all now, which is ended up being the final product that I came up with, is I ended up doing an emulsified version of it. So pretty much all I did was just add ice to it and mix it together until it got nice and all you'll see, it all got combined together and everything. And then I piped that straight into the into the sausage casing, and straight like that, we ended up with the final product that we got. Like I said, here we are just mixing in the ice and the sausage together. And like I put in the tip right there, I wanted you to make sure that if you're doing this at home, make sure we keep that temperature of the meat below 60 degrees, because if it get any higher, the fat that's in the meat will start to melt essentially, and then it won't really mix together correctly. So that's something that you have to continue to check throughout this process, because it does take it takes a good little minute for it to get to the point where it's finally, you'll see at the end product, where it finally gets to that point. So I would show y'all me smoking the sausage again, but I feel like it'd be kind of redundant. There's not too much to really show with that process. So from here, we're just gonna show you the end part of this, where we start making the sandwich and everything. But essentially it's the same thing as you saw in the first part of the video, where I smoked it for 2 hours, hot smoking and everything. Same exact thing I did with this one. I didn't change too much from that part. So we're just gonna hop right back into the end of this, and I have another outro for y'all to watch at the end of this video for my initial reaction to it. So, check that out. Burger, well, not burger, it's not even a burger, it's sausage. So now that the sausage or the Porilainen sandwich is all done now I'm finna just give y'all like the initial reaction of me tasting this. Because I know in the last one I didn't exactly do it, but I was just thinking about it. I should probably taste it on camera so y'all see my initial reaction to it, and I think that reaction will be a lot better than just, having to do it in post and everything. But yeah, as y'all can see, got the sandwich right here. Go ahead and show y'all. Yeah. Now I'm liking this joint. I'm liking the way it turned out and everything. I like the thickness of that sausage. I got that figured out and everything. Like I said, this stuff takes multiple days in the works, and it took a while to come up to get to this point, but hey, it worked out, because I think this product I got right here I think this is gonna be good. I might have to sell this one, bro. I might have to sell this one, but nah, it tastes great, bro. Even for like the Dijon mustard, like some of it's like maybe like a little spicy tangy, but personally I like that in it. And honestly, the pickles is like the pickles really help bring out like another extra little flavor to it. And I'm usually like really not a pickle person. It's honestly pretty new for me to really even start eating pickles like this. But hell, I mean, when it's tasting good like that, hell yeah, I'm all for it. But with that being said, y'all, thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, feel free to drop a like down there and comment down below what you all think of the sandwich, how y'all think it turned out, and if y'all would make this or try it on your own, and which I think I can do better for these future videos so I can continue posting and making better content for y'all. But with that being said, see y'all later. Peace.